Leroy
Well, damn it.
Jenkins.
Welcome back to that, everybody.
I'm face down in the
uh,
mud.
Thank you all for joining us again this week for another episode on Mundus. I cannot wait. I'm ready. I'm excited. It's been a little while.
I'm terrified.
I've had a lot
I'm
of
good.
I've had a lot of inspiration for D&D stuff this week. And I'm ready. I'm just, I have a lot of things on my mind. I have a lot of things planned for this campaign and potentially future campaigns if we continue to do this. Asta is joining us. She's in the game, so she's here, but she's not in the call at the moment. She'll join us here in a little bit, I am assuming. But otherwise, we're going to try and start relatively on time tonight. So, I believe we have already had a dibs for the recap tonight. I believe, was it Dinoc? Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely not me.
Oh, yes, and Rona, a.k.a. Katya, is back, so I don't have to Jaeger them.
Good, because I think I'll play Katya better anyway.
Hey, if you have any arguments with what I did, take them up in the box.
It's all good. I'll figure it out from here, though.
I mean, I figured it was pretty close to what you would have done. So.
Ish.
Anyway, Dinoc, you said you would like to do the recap. Go ahead, my friend, and tell us what happened last time.
So, Dinoc and let's see, I do believe it was just the one with us, right?
Elaine?
No, before that. I think it was just Timbay.
And Zane was with you as well, because the wizard wasn't very good at...
Yeah.
He's not very survival-based.
And he was pretty quiet the whole time, so I kind of forgot about him. Burp.
Look, I'm one person trying to play 3 to more people. Cut me some slack.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Bruh. So yeah, the three of us went into the town after a little bit of harassing the idiots who decided to fake a ritual and give Dinoc an early aneurysm. While the rest of the team, including Elaine, went into the forest, outside of the town, to look for clues as to where the mystical Jabberwocky could be. While, like I said, Dinoc and then Timbay and Zane went into town to try and get some clues as to where legends could point to it. We'll call it the town crew and the Wilds crew. The town crew heard rumors about it being on cliffs, which would be on the right side of the island. And in a cave, usually. Pretty much that's most of where what the team found. But the town team did hear about it, knowing things it shouldn't see. Read between the lines, that's what is it? True sense? Blind sense?
Something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, the Wilds team found a driving piss stain, literally. Markings around it, and some evidence leading to the northeast-ish. A flight pattern, if you will. So when we reconvened, Timbay, Zane, and Elaine said, hey, you guys can fight this thing. we don't want no part of the fight.
I'll let you guys see the
Elaine-
beautiful map we drew.
Oh
Yeah.
my lord, that's what
Yeah.
I missed. I can't even tell what that's supposed to be.
Don't worry
The
about
blue
It
it.
kind
is
of
an
looks like a
island.
crab claw, kinda.
The blue is the island. The X is kind of where around-ish we found the cave.
And what's the brown circles?
The bottom left one is the boat. The one on
Okay.
the right is where Denock proposed we start
Okay,
searching.
sweet.
It sort
So
of
we
looks
end up at
like
the
a
X.
whale.
The X right here is, like I said, where Denock proposed we start.
Okay,
This red circle down here next to the orange circle,
is the
or
town.
red dot, is that, yeah, that's the town.
Okay.
The green is the flight pattern that Elaine thought it would be.
Okay. So this is what I missed. Gotcha. I heard the description, but I could not make out a map in my head that would have fit that.
Yeah,
And
it
so
was.
this
it was-
visual aid is nice to see.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you're trying to think of like a map and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Works for me. Okay.
I just think it looks like a whale.
Anyway, go ahead and continue there, D-Nuck.
I'm trying to see that, but I'm not, dude. Sorry. Anyway, so Elaine did offer to lead us to where we thought the Jabberwock would be, but she would return to the boat, and if our team did not return within, what I say, 24 hours,
24 hours. Yep.
Elaine, Zane, and Timbe would have possession of the boat. They agreed, so Elaine guided us to Cliffside, where we eventually did find a cave with bloodstains in front of it. Before anyone could get a plan even thought of, Cardin rolled 2 nat 20s. One on acrobatics and one on stealth. So
Yep.
he went from right next to us to in front of the cave in the blink of an eye. So we went in the cave after scrambling to catch up with Cardin, partying with Elaine. Yeah, the cave is pretty dark. Thankfully, most of us have dark vision. Most.
Not all.
Yeah, basically right now, Valinar is the only one who can't see jack shit.
And I found this handy dandy light thing in my folder. So this is now what you are able to see, Valinar, where the yellow runes basically outline. So that's light. So that's what you can see.
You can see the people in that area
Correct.
So
and
we
nothing
entered
else.
Correct.
here. This is the entrance of the cave. We didn't see anything until, I think, Cardin, where were you? Like right here?
Probably.
Ish?
Roughly.
Where
Yeah.
you saw the winged entity, what looks like a Mothman, kind of, with horns, was
A
to the left,
stag man.
and what looks like a Rancor was in the bottom right. Seriously, that's what that image looks like. It's just a Rancor.
You're not entirely wrong.
Oh,
But
Like
it is an official D&D monster. One of the creatures.
Oh no, yeah,
is.
I'm sure. It's just,
Yep.
coincidentally, it looks like a Rancor.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started fighting because these things are outright hostile to us. So far the Mothman thing can grab people and fly in the air. It's currently 40 feet in the air, holding both Cardin and Valinar. The rock monster is hardy, and has put me face first in the ground.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we left off.
It's true. And in which case, to waste no time whatsoever, I think we should get right back into things. Where we start at the top of the round. So, top of the round, we have this creature that is currently holding Cardin and Valinar. You guys are close enough at this point, since it's holding you, to smell the blood, or smell and feel the blood kind of running down this creature's body, as it is relatively hurt at this point in time. Excuse me. As part of its movement, it is going to use its fly speed, part of it anyway, to fly the remainder of the distance to the top of the cave. You guys are now 60 feet in the air as it flies up. It is then going to attempt to stab both of you with its barbed tail attack.
No warding flare mine.
On yours? Okay.
Because once again, I don't. Unless I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Cardin said his eyes glow when he rages. Can I see his eyes?
We're gonna go to the rule of cool for this one. What do you want, high or low?
Low.
Good idea.
Oh, 5. It's high, unfortunately. So I'm gonna say at the moment, because he did just finish attacking this creature, that his eyes are currently faced forward, kind of at the creature itself. So you do not see his eyes. No. So.
Okay. In which case, I will warding flare myself.
Okay. To prevent the advantage, because you guys are considered grappled and restrained. Remember. So the first one on Cardin. Those are the same numbers. So that will be a 23 to hit, Cardin.
That obviously hits.
Excellent. You will take... You will take 4 points of piercing damage. That is already reduced. And 10 points of poison damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
So 9 in total. Valinar. That is a natural 1. Great way to start things off, guys. It is a 16 severity, so I just miss. However, the next thing you guys feel is nothing, as you are currently free-falling, as the creature releases you and flies away. And it will roll stealth as it attempts to hide.
Quick reminder, how many feet do we fall per turn?
I will tell you at the start of your turn. It moves and hides. It has beaten all of your guys' passive perceptions, so it vanishes from sight. That is your guys' turn, or its turn. That brings us to Asta.
Asta.
Yes, I'm here.
Nope, you're fine. It's your turn in combat.
Okay. Where am I at? So I'm right next to the... Okay, great. Now.
Right next to the big muscle mean thing that
To be-
just put the Dragonborn friend in the dirt.
Yeah, and to be fair, a moment ago it was very focused on Dinok and Valinar. No, it's not.
Okay, and remind me what this yellow thing is.
That's
Light.
daylight. Yep, that's what you guys. That's daylight. There, it doesn't actually have anything to do with you. The only person it really matters for is Valinar.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can I move away from it and then take an action, or is movement like also an action? I forget.
No, you can attempt to move away from it. However, it will get an attack of opportunity on you if you do so. Although, I think you have an ability that it would take the attack at disadvantage. Yeah, defensive tactics, opportunity attacks made against you are at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I see that. Boop. Yep. Okay. So if I move, would he not have advantage then?
He would
Or
have
would it
disadvantage
have
to hit you. He would still be able to hit you, but it would be at disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I am going to move back away from him a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe right there, or right there.
Okay. It will take the attack of opportunity. It does so at disadvantage, but let's see if it hits.
Okay.
It's a 16.
Ha! Just misses.
Alright, so it just misses you as you kind of dart back. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then after that, I would like to shoot at it.
Okay, and just so that you are aware, the other creature, the flying creature, is hunter's marked at the moment. You currently don't see it due to its stealth check, but you would have advantage to perceive it in order to try and find it since it's hunter's marked.
Gotcha. Can I do Hunter's Mark on the dude in red or not?
You can. It would just move it from the creature that is currently hunter's marked. If you're okay with that.
Guys, do we want to do that, or do we want the Hunter's Mark to stay on the flying dude?
Well, if we can't currently see the flying dude, then yes, you want to keep him marked so at least you could find him.
Fair. Okay. In that case, I will refrain from doing that, and I will just shoot at it normally.
Okay. Yeah, you can shoot at the gray render with ease.
Cool. I will do the sharpshooter. Not bad.
23 will hit.
Sweet. Nice.
For 19 points of damage. Oof. God, you hit so hard.
I love it.
Okay. That's your first attack. Also, you are hasted, so you do have an additional attack.
What does hasted mean?
You get an additional attack and +2 AC. And extra movement.
Yeah.
But why am I hasted? Like, just out of curiosity.
Because I made Katya cast it on you last session because I was Jaegering Katya.
I see. Okay, well, in that case, I get 3 chances to hit it. I'm totally fine with this.
Mhm.
Alright, I will just go at it with the same thing.
Go for it. "21 hits.
21.
Sweet. Oh, sweet.
Even more damage.
We'll gladly take it.
Yeah, you are peppering this thing.
Good.
It is angry as you are impacting it with arrow after arrow.
It angy.
Good. I might not be saying that next turn, but...
And after arrow, because I'm assuming you're going to fire again.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh. 9. 9 does not hit.
Yeah.
I was very close to a nat 1, though.
Hey, I had 2 good hits, so it's okay.
Yeah, it was. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
I flip at the bird. No.
Alright. Yep. Oh, and another important mention,
Fair
just so that you guys are aware, the cave itself, each square is 10 feet, just as you guys are attempting to move and stuff like that. So it should be
Everything
measured.
to the left and bottom of the wall
Yep.
is 10 feet. Everything outside is 5 feet, if I
Right.
remember right.
But the room is already measured to the 10 feet. So the only time that you would have to count the 5, 10 is when you're outside, because I can't do half the map and that way. So, all right, that ends Asta's turn. That brings us to Denock. Denock, at the start of your turn, that saving throw, please. 16. That is a success. So you have 1 success. Now, your skeletons have been were targeting the flying creature, were they not?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe they were. I actually didn't write that down. But that is fine. I will say go ahead and have them make a perception check.
I mean, they also have standing orders all this time to help the rest of the party.
Right, but the first thing they're going to do is they're going to look for the creature that you gave them orders for first. So go ahead and just make a perception check for them.
One each or just one?
One each, because they can both do it. I don't care.
No.
Yeah, they do not see it. So instead, they will try to pepper the Gray Render. Go ahead and make an attack roll for each of them at the Gray Render. And the one that has the skull still has disadvantage. So, first one... So the second attack will just hit. Actually. Assuming that's the one with disadvantage, but either way. 11? Okay. Alright, it takes the damage and it looks pissed.
It's like, all these motherfucking arrows!
Yep. Alright. Valinar. At the
Yes.
at the start of your turn, you immediately fall 60 feet. And take because I have you know what? Let's see if I can. Let's just roll it again. Okay. Ow. Yep. You immediately fall 60 feet and impact. You take 42 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are considered prone.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hang on.
You're fine.
No, you hit the floor.
No, unless you want me to heal for 42, I'll take that.
I believe that would put you over. I believe that would put you over maximum. No.
If only you could heal for fall damage.
Okay. Well, I will use half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
And
You can
Where'd it
see
go?
your Dragonborn friend laying face first in the ground.
yes,
too.
I can see Denock.
Mhm.
I cannot see Carden.
Correct.
So we're gonna do mass healing word so I can get myself in that
Okay.
as well.
So you're giving. What's the range on mass hearing word?
It's I think it was 60. Where'd it go? Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay. So if you
I
wanted
think
to,
Denock is.
you could also throw Asta in there as well. Asta
Yep.
is technically in range.
Yep. I would throw in Carden or Kadia, but I kind of can't see them.
Yeah, you can't see them, and I'm pretty sure you have to have visual on them.
Yep, I
Plus, I
have
don't
to
need
see
it
that.
anyway. For a change.
What?
For a change, I don't need any healing yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So Asta, Denock, and Valinar, you all heal for 10. Denock, you are no longer making death
Sweet.
saves. You are considered prone, however, but Hey,
Yeah, like I said, I'm laying face first in the mud.
Do I get out of it?
nope, he cannot see you.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if it was a sight or if it was an AoE.
No,
We
I'm,
just discussed that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
All right.
not.
And then for my action, I'm just gonna use my Channel Divinity for Radiance to the Dawn.
How many times can you use that? I think you've used it twice.
3. I've used it once.
You have? Okay, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead. It's a
Yeah,
con save one?
I used a Harness Divine Power before the short rest, but
Maybe
I got
that's what I'm thinking.
I got all my stuff back. So
You said it's a con save?
yeah, con save DC 18,
Okay, I rolled a 21.
of course. So still half.
It is a hardy creature.
Why did that not roll?
Because you...
Because I forgot the complete command.
/R 2d10 plus 10.
Yep.
God, that can get nasty then.
Oh yeah. 16.
Not like
8.
that though. 8 damage.
It's 2d10 plus your cleric level.
Yeah, alright, nice. Okay. Do you want to go anywhere? You can effectively go 1 square around you.
I think I'll just chill here because I don't know where the hell that creature is.
Fair enough. Valinar. Katya, at the start of your turn, you immediately start throwing up.
Yep. That figured as much.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty debilitating.
Yep. And you...
I don't have to make any rolls or anything for concentration or anything.
Nope, not yet.
Nope.
You haven't been hit.
Cool. I'll stay right
Unfortunately-
where I'm at and throw up on my shoes.
Yeah, unfortunately, that ends your turn.
Yep.
That'll bring us to the Grey Render, who is not very smart and not very observant, at least in this moment. It is going
Thank
to...
the gods.
It is going to just simply...
Wait. Did Dinoc just thank the gods?
I think Romulus thanked the
Oh,
gods.
There is a difference.
And it is going to step right here. And it is going to attempt to hit Asta because you freaking hurted it. So, here we go.
Great.
Oh, great. We're going to start off like that, are we? That's a natural 20, Asta.
Oh no, come on!
This is gonna hurt. While I'm rolling this, can you go ahead and make a strength save for me, please?
Sure.
Oh, a nat 20.
Well,
I matched your nat 20.
Okay, you are not knocked prone.
Good.
You do, however, take... Oh,
Oh
God.
boy.
Oh, God.
Be gentle.
No, I'm really, really, really sorry on this one. From the critical hit, you take 49 points of piercing damage.
49? Oh.
Yeah. 2d12 on a crit, it's 4d12. I rolled a 10, an 11, and 2 12s. I rolled so high. But you're not knocked
I
prone.
got the 10 points of damage last time. That helps.
Yeah. But you're not knocked prone, so that's good.
But is she still standing?
Yeah, I am.
That's a great
I
question.
have a nice amount of health, so yeah, I'm still
Just a
standing.
little
Okay.
in shock, though.
All right. Great.
Yeah, I just
It's
don't want
gonna
to
make
lose
it.
too much more. Is what the deal is.
It's gonna make its second attack on you now.
Oh god.
You're not prone, so that's good. That means it doesn't have advantage. Ooh, that might miss. That's a 17 to hit.
That meets my AC.
Now, is that the AC before haste?
Because you get a +1 when you get hasted.
No,
oh,
plus
in that
2.
Case,
Plus 2.
in that case, it just misses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If your base AC is 17, your AC is 19 at the moment.
Ha! Sweet.
Yep.
Nice.
How long does that last?
Until he loses concentration on it,
Until
or the end
I
of
get
combat.
attacked and lose it. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Well,
speaking of
appreciate you
concentration,
talking.
can you make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark. It's a very high DC, unfortunately. Nope, that is not enough. Your Hunter's Mark fades. That's a half of 49 was the DC, so you're looking at 24 and a half. I round down for concentration, so 24. Yeah, that one you needed a nat 20 for that, unfortunately.
Sad. Also, I'm just realizing, is there actually 4 of Katya?
To your eye, yes.
There's 4 of me now.
Okay.
One
So that was its bite attack, its claw. It's gonna make its third claw attack on you.
4 times the chaos.
Ooh, that's a 23 to hit. Which I believe is enough to hit you this time.
You gotta sound so happy about it.
I didn't roll great. That's 8 slashing damage on the final attack there.
It's not nearly as bad.
No, not nearly as bad. And that will end its turn. Cardin, start of your turn. You immediately fall 60 feet. And you take...
Well, there goes my plan to have a really cool reaction.
Sorry, buddy. Unless you have something that prevents you from falling.
Well, I was going to whip out the grappling hook and shoot it towards one of the stalactites at the top.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's go to a rule of cool. High or low?
Low.
3. Low. Okay. That means you can attempt to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead and this will be a ranged attack roll.
Yeah.
So D20 plus Dex plus proficiency, I believe, because you're proficient in like all freaking weapons. I can't remember.
I just have
Oh, you're right, because you're not proficient in the grappling gun.
Yeah.
21 will hit. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is, are you holding on to like the end of the chain to hold on to, stay 30 feet in the air, or are you trying to stay as close as to the ceiling as you can?
I'm holding on to the end of the chain.
The end of the chain?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do fall 30 feet, and then the chain goes taut.
Yeah.
So...
Athletics, I'm guessing. Which I'm raging, so...
Well, hold on. I'm gonna... let's see, that's... 30 feet. So, that's... Okay, so, go ahead and... There's really not a lot you can do in this situation, though, because it's your body weight. Yeah, I'm just gonna say you take the like that damage for falling, because it's like literally trying to pull your shoulders out of socket. So you'll take 14 points of ripping and tearing damage, I guess, but you're raging, so you'll take 7.
Yep.
So you take 7 damage. But
He doesn't fall to his doom, but he does get ripped and torn.
Yes. And you are currently 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, because, like, how I envision it is he's sort of like, oh shit, I'm falling. whips out, shoots at the ceiling, and then like just grabs on.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't
Oh no.
really
I'm
have an
all about. I'm
opportunity to
all about allowing cool shit like
Yeah.
that. And honestly, that was 7 points of damage was much better than the 49 that I rolled for you. So, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause that would have put me down.
Well, you still would have halved it. But anyway, you're 30
Yeah.
feet in the air. What are you gonna do? 'Cause I will allow that to be your reaction for right now, or
Okay.
for this turn and round. So like you won't have it going forward, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and that thing is very well hitting, correct?
I mean, you can attempt to look for it if you wish.
Yeah, I'm going to actually try and attempt to look for it since
Okay.
I'm sort of dangling by a chain.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check, and I'm gonna real quick measure your dark vision range.
22.
22. You currently do not see the creature. It's you within your 60 feet of visual right now. Looking around, you do not see it. You do see Valinar on the ground, pretty hurt, and Dinok, who coughs up blood but begins to move a little bit.
And
then
you just hear this low.
Yeah, with the 22, you probably would. And then you watch Asta get absolutely demolished by this creature's bite attack.
Okay. And then
Sorry,
as my action, may I tie my hempen rope? Attempt to tie my hempen rope to the end of the chain.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Go ahead and just make a sleight of hand check for me for not tying. Yeah, for not tying.
Okay. 7.
7. Okay. Good to know.
Not great.
Better than the natural 1 on the other side, but good to know.
Yeah.
So you have tied your 50 feet of hempen rope to the chain, and all right.
And you know, against my better judgment, Cardin would be like, "Oh, this is tied." He's going to try and like, use his actual movement to climb down the rope. Probably a very bad idea, but it would be Cardin thinking.
you know
tied
what?
it up.
Because I want to see you do it. Roll percentile dice for me.
Okay. 66.
Oh, you're dead.
You that kind of got me, Katia. You begin to kind of go hand over hand down the rope, and you do manage to get a little ways down the rope, but before you feel the rope kind of just go slack, and as you realize the rope is falling, you take.
It's that cartoony moment in like all
That
Looney
cartoony
Tunes.
moment. Oh shit.
Yeah, you full on like Wile E. Coyote this, and you fall and take another 14 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 7 because Raji. So you fall and you can hear the crunching of your limbs basically and bone. Belinar, I would say you would hear that, the crunching of like bones and the gentle scream of a raging barbarian.
Either way, that's still better than 49 points of damage, even half.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a curtain somewhere over
I
there.
figured it was at least good to get down slowly, more so than.
I mean, to be fair, 14 versus
49.
Well, half of 49 is
Well.
24, 25 technically, sorry. Anyway, that'll end your turn. That'll bring us to the top of the order, or top of the round, with the creature.
I'll say that's not too bad for Cardin.
No. The creature is going to actually. It's gonna attempt to take out the skeletons as you guys watch from behind the skeleton. These appendages kind of strike from the shadows.
Oh shit.
At your skeletons. I'm going to reveal where it's at for the time being.
Oh.
It is not 60 feet in the air because it cannot hit from that distance. I'm going to just delete that for now. So first off, the one right here. 16 to hit, I believe. Yeah, 16.
Roll them bones.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. It's 18 points of slashing damage. Slashing, not bludgeoning.
Okay.
That one's still up.
Yeah.
All right, it'll hit it. It'll hit it again, or attempt to anyway.
Is it above 15?
It is. It's a 19 to hit.
It's down.
Okay. Damage would have been higher. Down.
Yeah.
Okay. Broken.
It just breaks into pieces.
And it
Dark
will.
Souls style.
Yeah. And the tail will come out after the last one. Ooh, this one might be close. Hold on. I think I got 15 exactly.
Ah! An aggressor wins.
Yeah, so that is, oh, not bad damage. That's 14 piercing. Oh wait, skeletons are immune to poison, aren't they?
Yep.
Then I'm not even gonna bother rolling the poison damage. So it takes 14
14
piercing. Yep, 14 piercing. I rolled pretty well, so. And then it is going to attempt to fly off in this direction again and try to vanish into the shadows. Let's see if it can do it. That's cocked. It does so. That was a really good roll. It will do its thing. That'll bring us to Asta. It is now your turn, and the beast is in front of you again.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, well, apparently I was muted. Alright, well, it's too close for comfort. Well, I'm a shoot at it, obviously. Guess there's not really a lot I can do. It's just too close to me for my liking.
Okay. Do you have? I think you do. Have the feet. The feet. 1 second here. I'm looking at your sheet. I don't see it actually. I do not see that the feat that allows you to shoot within within 5 feet of people. So I guess you don't have it. I thought you did for some reason. So the attack is made with disadvantage. Any shot that is. So I'm done on your sheet now. Since it's within 5 feet of you.
It's within 5 feet of me.
Yep. I mean, technically it is. Because it just hit you. So, if you wanted to move away, you could. If you wanted to just try and shoot it now, go for it. I mean, that is what you said you wanted to do, so...
You can also use your action to disengage to move farther away.
Yeah, but
But
she
then I
had...
wouldn't get to shoot it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I shoot at it and then just run away?
I mean, you can do whatever you want here. You tell me what you're gonna do.
You're also hasted.
I don't know what that means.
Katya, can you click haste again for me?
Yes, one
Thank you.
second.
This way people can see it in chat and she can read it real quick.
There you go.
Okay, so my speed is doubled. I have the +2 in my AC.
Oh, you could use your hasted action to disengage, move so many feet away, and then shoot it twice if you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting she did.
Well, that's not what you said.
Because I was like, because I said, after you said that, I was like, oh, but then I couldn't shoot it. You're like, yeah, that's true. So.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you say that. You sort of cut out on my end.
Oh, well. Anywho, yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. Hasted action, disengage. This creature does not have an ability that allows it to do to hit you. So which way are you moving?
That's a good question.
You have 60
First of
feet
all-
of movement. Are you gonna stay inside the cave or are you gonna go out?
So I take it. I don't remember what the- I was just looking for the stupid arrow thing.
I got you.
Just
It's
tell me
a-
where it is so I can find it myself.
It's a tool on the left. It looks it's underneath oh wait, you guys may not have that. It's yeah, okay, it's underneath the little magnifying glass. It looks like a circle with a like a ruler coming out of it.
Right, but what do you? Does it matter what you click on after that when the?
You just want snap to center and show to others. Those are typically the default settings. So then all you gotta do is click on the icon in the toolbar on the left, and then you'll click on the map and drag, and it'll do the measurements for you.
Ha! Okay, that's all I wanted. Because I was just gonna be like, over here, is this considered outside of the cave?
Correct. This here
Okay.
is the wall of the cave. You are currently sitting in the mouth of it. So if you do go this way, each square is only 5 feet, not 10. And because you have 60 feet of movement, you can actually move like 120.
But if I were to move, like, first of all, is the mouth of the cave pretty large? Like, if I were to move outside of the cave, I could still hit it and stuff, and still
It
see
is-
stuff going on.
As long as you have line of sight on the creature, yes, you could. I can hide. Nope, it's not on that layer. No. I will hide this real quick to show you. As long as the creature, you can see the creature kind of like past these walls here, this wall here, and this wall here, on either side of you, basically, from where you're standing, yes, you can shoot it. Like if you go straight back, yeah, you can shoot it. But if you go straight back, you're getting near the edge of the island, like the very edge of the island.
And we still have no idea where that flying dude is, correct?
Correct. Unless you would like to take a moment to look for it. What did I just...
Well, because that would probably take. Does that take my turn to look for the other dude?
No, it would not.
Well, in that case, I would like to take a moment to see if I can see where it's at.
Sure. Make a perception check real quick.
Yeah, that's not great.
7. You do not see the creature at the moment.
Well, that helped me not at all, but okay.
Yeah, your vision stops here. So yeah, no, you don't see the creature at all. You do see these guys though.
If I were to move like over here, like still stay in the cave, but like away from it.
You could do that. Your distance would be reduced. You would have 60 feet of movement within the cave. So you could get here.
Alright, I'm gonna just do that.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you have 2 shots at the creature.
Alrighty.
Sharpshooter, nice. 17. 17 will miss. You fire, it kind of the arrow kind of shatters against a part of its more rocky and dense hide as it turns as the eyes are following you. Second shot.
Let's hope for a better number this time. Oh, come on!
Unfortunately, no. Both shots seem to just break off of the creature's, hide as it follows you.
You're panicking.
Apparently so.
As it tracks you. Okay.
Well, at least I'm not as close to it now, so.
D-Knock! It's your turn.
Yeah. This thing's got a super high con, but this. Oh. Idea just hit me. Let me see the set on this. Fuck, that's con too. Okay.
It's one of the most common skill saves. Sure.
Yeah, but
I know.
especially this thing has a super high con apparently.
I've been rolling like fire for con saves. That's not me saying anything else, but yeah. You are currently
we'll
still
try this.
prone.
I'm gonna try and blind it.
Okay. Con save on it.
Mm-hmm.
For it. Okay. That is a 26, unfortunately. Yeah. Good thought, though. Really good thought.
Okay, D-Knock struggles to stand up.
All right, that's 15 feet of your movement. That's gone. And then there's a skeleton technically within 5 feet of it. If you want to hit it with the scimitar, or I would allow the skeleton to. Okay. 13 misses, unfortunately.
That's my entire fucking turn.
It happens sometimes. Valinar.
I can see. Is this thing look even really hurt, or just angry?
It is hurt. It would be.
I would hope after I hit it so many damn times, it'd be at least a little bit hurt.
It would be considered bloodied at this point. It probably was bloodied after. I'd have to go back and look at math and stuff, but it's been bloodied for a little bit here. But it still looks like it has a good chunk of fight in it.
Okay, well, Valar's annoyed and he can't see the thing that has pissed him off, so we're just gonna try this on that thing.
What is this?
Whoops, why didn't that show it?
It's
That
weird.
is banishment.
Okay, banishment. Okay.
Why is it doing that?
You have to. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Prison saving throw.
I rolled a 2.
18. Ah.
So this thing just
What?
Just kind of.
Fuck that thing.
Enoch turns and looks at you and he's like,
Well, that kills my plan.
since when can you do that?
For a little while. It just might come back. I don't actually know.
If you would like to make a, I'll say, inspection check. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Use the skill that I've made. You can not with a 7. Yeah, you don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're not sure what plane of existence this creature is from.
Oh, well, that kind of answered the question, but alright. Okay.
Huh?
Nothing. My brain's not quite working right today, so.
I mean, yeah, it's basically if the creature is from this plane of existence, it comes back. If
Yeah.
it's not, it doesn't come back.
Oh, yeah, you said that. My brain heard something else.
Yeah, I'm like,
Your phrase.
I don't think I gave anything away. It's one of those things where it could come back.
I was at work. I was told cover these 10 lanes alone during rush hour. So,
Oof.
my brain is, yeah.
Good God.
All right.
Welcome to my world.
All right, that's Valinar. Do you want to move anywhere?
We're just gonna attempt to move up here.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's
can move one more for 30 feet.
all
And
right.
try and get into the light a little bit.
Easy enough. Step into the light, Clinic. That'll bring us to Katya.
Well, I had a plan on how to deal with that creature, but now that it's popped out of existence, and I don't currently see anything else around me, I will hold a chromatic orb until I see the bug or the other creature pop back up.
Okay. So you're holding chromatic orb. Good to know.
Yes.
Next would be the gray render. The gray render is not here. Cardin.
Auden will, he's gonna move there. That way Valnar can see him.
Oh, hey. I was right. I thought I heard you over there when you cracked something on the ground.
Cardin.
Arden's like holding his ribs like, oh.
He's holding his ribs. He's got a slight limp at the moment. His axe is like barely hanging in his hand. Cardin looks rough.
Yeah. And then Cardin is then going to make a perception check to see if he can spot that other creature.
Oh my god. Yeah, go for it.
22.
22. You do not see anything within your line of sight.
Figured I would at least check.
I'd like to mention, by the way, from a statistic point in game, Cardin is down to 11% health.
Oh no. Don't kill Cardin.
Should I kill you instead then?
No thank you.
Hey, as long as somebody else gets a turn that's not me.
You know,
Alright.
Cardin out of frustration is going to just chuck a hand axe straight up in the air, but not like straight over his head. Like he's going to like chuck it up towards the ceiling.
Sure.
Cardin, do you want
Roll
to
an
die?
attack.
You just gonna throw you up and away? Like, what are you doing?
And what happens if it hits the ceiling and bounces off?
14.
What if Cardin just like with Cardin's luck he's gonna end up beheading himself somehow?
One of these days, you throw the hand axe into the darkness. You hear it scatter again, or not scatter.
Get her.
Skitter and hit rocks in the distance.
Great.
All right, that'll bring us back to the flying creature's turn. Okay. Katya,
That's me.
roll d20 for me.
Okay. 15.
Give me one
Why do I
moment
have a
here.
bad feeling about this?
As do I.
Okay. Do roll another d20 for me, please.
Oh, snap, I'm being attacked. 7.
Ooh. Oop, this one
And I
is.
can't see what's hitting me.
You can't at the moment, because it's hidden, and it's very hidden. And before it just hit your duplicates. This time, it hits you.
Of course.
Yeah, it would, I'm pretty sure, 24 hits you.
Not today, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
What's the pain?
Not a lot there. That is 8 piercing damage,
Okay.
and
But
then
here's the big damage.
I didn't roll great. 9 poison.
So 17 total.
Yep.
Okay.
And now the creature is revealed. It's here technically, but all of your duplicates are in the same space. I just can't do much there.
Yeah, that'll save.
Yep. It sure will. And then go ahead and roll another d6 for me.
D6.
Or no, sorry, d20. I fucked that up. My bad. My bad.
17.
You have 1 duplicate left.
Awesome.
And just for the sake of ease, I'm going to rearrange you guys this way. It is going to attempt to... Actually, no. At this point, your held action would go off. So go ahead
Yes.
and roll your chromatic orb. It is technically within melee of you, so you would have disadvantage to hit it.
Says it is a ranged attack, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, that's the wrong one. I was doing first level on that. And we'll do fire damage.
Fire damage? Okay.
At disadvantage. Ooh, 15.
15 will not hit.
Dang.
As the orb of fire streaks off into the darkness, the creature, thank you, attempts to
45.
fly, and it's going to attempt to hide again. Ooh, that's
I'll take it.
that's a bad roll. Really quickly, everybody tell me your passive perceptions. Because I don't have them written down, I don't think, right here in front of me.
11.
Well, hold on, let's... 15 Valinar? Okay. Who else is higher than 15?
16. Cardin has a 16.
16? Asta, is yours higher than a 15 or a 16?
Where do I find this information?
Passive perception. It should be listed underneath your
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Mine's a 13.
13. Okay, so everybody else is. So the only people who see this creature at the moment are Cardin. Actually, no, just Cardin, because Valinar has the darkness issue.
Yes.
The creature, Cardin, is here, but in the air.
Okay.
Get away from me!
You don't see it.
Katya, you're choosing to accept the 45.
Yes.
Okay, that is you recover all your expended sorcery points.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a huge boon. Honestly, that's one of those you wish you would have spent more. Okay.
Yeah, well, haven't had an opportunity to really.
Hey, I did a little bit of it, so.
Yeah, I saw.
All right. That's your action or your reaction. Technically. Ending all of that. That's the creature's turn. Asta, it's now your turn. What would you like to do? Remember, you do not know the creature is right here. You do not know that.
Bogus. Let's see. Did the other creature die though?
You don't know what happened to it. It just went.
Do any of us know what happened to it?
Valinor
We
does.
know.
I do.
It's over by you, Asta.
Do you tell me that?
He can tell you that on his turn.
I'll tell.
Right.
Yeah, on my turn, I'll tell her
Well,
that.
that doesn't help me now. Can I like smell it or hear it at all?
You can
You
make
mean
a perception check. Yep. The entire time this thing flies, by the way, you guys see it flapping its wings, but you never hear a sound from it. 14? You do not see it, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch.
I rolled
This
so
thing's-
low, too.
This thing's like a stealth master. We were
Yeah.
fighting-
It's got a plus 11 to stealth.
It must be an assassin bug.
Nope. Technically, yeah, I rolled a 4 on its
Yeah, just
stealth,
make it a
so
joke.
plus 11, so it's a 15. So Asta, you just failed, unfortunately.
Of course.
So unfortunately, what you see on the map is what you currently see.
Can I say that Asta would have the intuition to move back towards her friends?
Would
Could, but
she?
if you don't know the creature's there,
Yeah, that's the question. Would she, or would she hold her ground where she is, waiting for the creature
Well-
to appear?
Well, let me ask this. Did she see the other one just poof and disappear?
I would say yes, because it was locking eyes with you, and it was very much like, I'm gonna head towards that one, but then it got banished.
Okay, because seeing that, she would be like, that's weird, and she'd want to go closer to where it happened and be like, asking if anybody else knows where it went.
Okay. If that's what Asta would do, then she can move.
Yeah, because she, seeing that, you know, she was really excited to fight that thing, and she's like, it's gone now. I'm not just gonna stand here.
Okay, so where would you move to?
What? Where was the creature before it disappeared?
In these 4 squares.
Okay, I'm gonna move, like, right there then.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, you
Are
have
you
just
dashing?
she's hasted. She has 60 feet of movement,
Huzzah.
so she can just make it there.
Cool. And then, is it still my turn?
Yeah, that's your movement.
Can I ask the gang if they saw anything?
Yep. So you're like,
I
hey,
was
what
too busy
happened here?
staring- I was too busy staring at that thing, at the big gray thing's asshole.
Yeah, and they'll fill you in on their turn. Is there anything else you would like to do, Asta?
Well, since I don't see the lovely little... I don't even know what it's called, but... the lovely flying dragon mysteriously in the dark, then, yeah, she would have nothing to do right now.
Okay. Deanoch.
So yeah, Deox's just saying, it was in front of me, then it wasn't. I don't know where it is. Valnar says it's a magic thing he can do, so... Excuse me,
magic
I'm
thing he
going
can do?
to- Question. Well, actually, I'd go here first. I'm gonna try something.
Sure.
Because healing a human gets it back up. Does my cure unwounds get my skeleton what's borked up?
cure on wounds. That's so funny.
The one that got scattered to pieces, does it heal and reconstruct itself?
I would
Yeah,
say
they can do it in Dark Souls. Why not?
well,
That's where I'm going with this.
I would say because it was just the last turn that they went down, like very recent. Well, actually, no, that creature took it down. And it had its turn there. I will say, if you can roll me a successful Arcana check, then I will allow it.
Does 25 succeed?
Yeah, 25 definitely succeeds. I will say with that particular skeleton heals for 7 and is no longer unconscious. As it reawaiting your orders. As you
So I will.
Yep. And basically what happens here is you kind of reach out and kind of grab the skull, and what magic is still lingering, you would grab hold of it and kind of wrestle it back into shape and reconstructing the skeleton here and managing to heal it in the next moment here as you go through your spells here. So that's an action, I believe, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, let me just make sure. Yeah, one action. Okay. So I tell my skeletons, you see the bug, shoot it. Otherwise, protect the team.
And they're gonna hold action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've moved 20 feet. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna go there.
Fair enough. All right. That'll bring
Lean
us
against the wall a little bit.
That'll bring us to Valinar.
Everyone except for Kadi is within range, so I'm gonna do a mass healing word.
You could make a slight step to your left.
Why?
Yeah.
I can't see Kadia.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
I totally forgot for a moment. I'm sorry. So everybody in the light heals for 8, except for the skeletons.
And then we're going to basically go, please reveal this piece of shit and attempt divine intervention.
Ooh, okay, so you need to roll under your cleric level on a D100, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Not even close.
Wow.
Nope.
That's a 94. Unfortunately, no. I am terribly sorry.
Well, that figures.
Alrighty. Katya.
Ah, yes. I see there is no creature that I can attack. I had an idea and I kind of lost it.
You could look for that creature.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to attempt a perception, which is probably not going to be good, but
You never know.
yeah, we never
Roll it.
know. Bloop. 9.
9. Unfortunately, you do not see anything.
Figures. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and take my bonus action to give myself back a 5th level spell slot and consume
ouch. Okay.
sorcery points. How much was that again?
A lot.
7. It requires 7. Done. Fortunately, I have them on hand.
And just so you remember, 5th level is the highest level I believe you can recover with sorcery
Yes.
point.
Yes.
All right.
And then,
Would you like to move anywhere?
I might move closer to Valinar.
Like, man, this guy's giving out all these kind of heals, and I'm not getting any of them. Psh. You
Right
can
there.
move- Yep, 30 feet. You can see him now, Valinar.
Okay.
And I will hold an innervation for the next time I see this creature.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Actually, I believe Innervation, you might want to check it. I believe Innervation is concentration.
It is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold it until I see this creature.
Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
That creature is currently somewhere else. Garden.
That creature is somewhere. Do I still see the creature or not?
You do. Because your passive perception is higher than what it rolled for its stealth check.
Yep. I want to move towards it.
Sure, go for it. I will reveal it for you, because technically it hasn't had its turn yet, so it's still in the same place.
Okay.
Do you let anyone else know on the secret of where it is or not?
Yeah, I'll reveal the secret of where it is.
It's over there! Throws a hand axe. Oh, I guess I also should mention.
I mean, yeah.
It is in the air. I need.
Oh, it's in the air.
It is in the air, but you can throw a hand axe in the air.
I mean, that won't hit. 11.
Yeah, 11 won't hit. That's your first attack.
Yep. My first one, I'll just be like, oh shit. Out of hand axe. Right now, I'll throw a javelin.
Javelin, go!
Will 17 hit?
17 will just hit.
And it deals 7 plus 2 points of damage, so 9.
9 damage.
So if Carton revealed its location, does that mean that my
Yes,
spell will go off?
the location is revealed. However, I'm going to let Carden finish his turn before that goes off. So, Carden,
Fair.
Okay.
go ahead and finish your turn.
Second javelin chuck then.
Yep, because you got, this is your last one here.
Yep. 17 again.
17 just hits.
So 12.
Ah. And
We're getting some
Innervation-
damage off.
Yeah, and Innervation goes off. Will you click that spell for me so I know what it does?
Yes, I will. There's the display. It has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Do my skeletons get their shot?
We'll come to that in a minute.
Score to beat is 18.
It rolled a dirty 20.
Well, it's still gonna take the 2d8 damage then.
Okay.
That's 12 points of necrotic.
Wait, hold on. Okay. 12 points of necrotic damage.
Not what I was hoping for, but meh.
2d8 of damage.
Better than nothing.
All right, take some damage.
Ooh, do I get half the hit points back? Because it did deal damage to the target.
Hold on, I'm gotta finish reading the spell here.
Okay.
Target takes. Gain hit points equal to half the amount. Okay, so yes, but you do not heal for 6.
No.
You heal for 3.
Oh, it's resistant to necrotic, huh?
Yes, but you don't
Dang.
know that. That this is above game knowledge. You do not know that in game. You know that when you cast a spell, though, you feel a little bit better, and you feel a
Yeah.
little bit better.
I feel a little bit better. Okay. I
Um,
can accept 3 over nothing.
Yep. And you are no longer concentrating on anything.
Yep. Sorry, guys, we were hasted, but
As
I needed
haste
to
goes
heal.
away. Okay. That ends your held action. That ends Cardin's turn. That brings us to the top of the round. And I'm gonna say... Oh, wait, skeletons. Yes,
Skeleton
thank you.
held?
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll those attacks. The second one I'm gonna say has disadvantage. Okay, well the first one hits. The second one's a natural 1, so I'm gonna roll severity. Ooh.
Ugh, min damage.
I rolled a 3. That's bad. So that's damage. Okay.
What happens?
I'm gonna say the individual that has disadvantage at the moment, the longbow string snaps, and he's no longer able to use his longbow.
Oh. Crud.
Means he's gonna be a melee fighter for the time being. Just kind of.
Oh, he's got a short bow.
Oh, well, there you go. You do that. You can use
They've
that.
got 2 bows and a short sword.
Fair enough. Easy enough to good, smart thing to do. And
Both of them
then-
were fighters in their past life.
And that would bring us to the top of the round. At the top of the round, I'm going to say because it is just about 10:30, why don't we go ahead and take a quick break here?
Sounds good.
So we're going to take like 5-10 minutes here, guys.
All right, short rest. Here we go.
Nope. Make sure you guys get up and stretch your waters and drink your legs, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. BRB. And we're back.
In a cell again.
Yeah, we're gonna just get right back into it here, y'all. I don't feel like, All right. Start of the round. Creature Bob gets to go off. Okay.
Does it do the hide again?
Well, technically, it still thinks it's hidden. Technically speaking. It's gonna yoink, and on the ground next to Cardin, and it's gonna attack Cardin. Ooh, I've been missing that the entire time. Crap baskets.
Oh.
That's alright. It's mainly important for Cardin's purposes. Nice. Alright, so roll the hit. Cardin does a... Yeah, that fucking hits. That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of slashing damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
And you are considered grappled and restrained because
Again.
Yeah.
grappling. Nice. That means
That would hit freaking,
are you referring to digits?
yes.
Digits is half your level.
Yes, I know. It would still hit him.
Yeah. Alright, next attack. Still hits. That's a 22? Yeah. 22 hits. Okay, nice. You suffer. Oh, nice. That's... Hold on, math. 16 piercing reduced to 8, and 13 poison reduced to 13 reduced to 7.
And the Cardin is down with exactly 0.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad for us all.
Okay. It is then going to...
Legitimately got him exactly to 0.
Dang. It is then going to... Hold on. D4. Where's my D4? There it is. Odds. Evens. Okay, it's going to try to attack Katya.
No!
That would hit Katya. Go ahead and roll a D20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
Yes, it will. So it would have hit your duplicate, but your duplicate has a lower AC than you do, I believe. So does a... No, that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember. That is 10 slashing.
That's it?
Yep, and you are grappled and restrained, technically.
Okay.
That's interesting. It now has you grappled, but you have a duplicate up.
So my duplicate appears to be grappled as well, but is floating in the air.
Sure. We'll go with that. And because of that ability that I just now noticed, go ahead and roll another D20 for me. You need an 11 or higher.
Uh-oh.
That is
Of
not an
course.
11. So
That's a 10.
okay, that's gonna hit. That's a soft 20.
Oh, that sounds like it's about to be painful.
I hope it is. You don't get to reduce this like Cardin does. That is 10 points of piercing damage and 14 points of poison damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that was a lot. I've rolled 2 6s in both batches of poison damage the last 2 times
Ow.
here. So, yeah, and then it's gonna fly up into the air. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be able to hide because it's gonna continue to grapple you.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's see. It was 30 feet in the air, so it will get basically right back there. So you and the other creature, you and this creature are now 30 feet in the air.
Awesome.
And Cardin is unconscious. Asta, you do nothing. Denock.
Dang, this is a quick turn.
I look at, Cardin, I'm just like, well, fuck.
I did say he was at 11% health earlier.
I can't do anything about that. And he's got Cody in his hands, right?
Yep. Kadia is currently grappled and restrained, and both of them are about 30 feet in the air.
You know what? I got one more of these.
One more what? Ooh, Blight? Okay. Con save, right?
Oh, snap.
Yep.
I rolled so bad.
This is not gonna hit me, too, is it?
No, Blight is a
It's
single
target.
target.
Oh, good.
That's why I use this instead of Fireball.
Oh, thank God.
That's 13. I rolled it so bad. I rolled a 5 on that con save, and he has advantage on saving throws. So he takes how much damage?
36.
36. Okay, he takes damage.
Yep, necromantic, unfortunately.
Hey, damage is damage. It hurts. And he's
Because
looking...
Dino doesn't know if he's immune. resistant.
Correct. He's looking pretty hurt. You can tell that hurt him though, as it kind of cries out in pain a little bit. This kind of like, ooh, rip. Sorry, that was kind of loud. Probably got cut out a little bit.
I'm not even sure what that was. Sounded like a dying donkey with
Kind
laryngitis.
of, yeah. All right.
All right, my archers.
Yep. Remember, one's got a short bow.
One long bow, one short bow. Yep, I know.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the 18 will hit, but will the
Yeah, 18 will hit. The 12 will not.
if my one went down, does he lose that disadvantage thing?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. It says the description says when a creature saves against it or a minute passes. So,
Well, you know what? I haven't been doing the saves. Wisdom, if I remember right.
yes. That's yours. That's a success.
Mm-hmm. That's the Skelly.
Oh, wait a minute. I've been doing that wrong. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care on that one. Skeleton still fails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving you that one because I was doing it wrong. I also just remember reading this. You have disadvantage on saving throws too, but I forgot about that, so I'm gonna let it go.
Oh. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, no, I misread that because I wasn't doing that before, so I'm letting it stand for these rolls. I totally forgot about that and missed that. That's all right. Yeah, that makes that creature way more dangerous. Anyway, you succeed. You are now immune to the effect for 24 hours. Alrighty. Ooh. Dalinar.
And put that there. I guess first up, since I saw Cardin go down, my last mass healing word, just on everyone I can get.
So everyone.
Really? Me too?
I mean,
the range
technically
is
the
60
creature's
feet.
technically the creature is
yeah,
right
okay.
here.
Sure, cool.
So
I'll take it.
yeah, you can get him. You can get him. Everybody heals
Okay.
for 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you over. Arden, you have 7 hit points.
Yay.
You're
Oh.
just like.
You are prone, however.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my
It's
prone?
30
There it is.
feet in the
And
air.
rage ends when I go down.
Correct. You are no longer raging.
Here, we'll use my movement. If I go over there, can I get hit? Is he within 30 feet?
The creature itself,
Yeah.
I would say
Is
yes.
that 35? Okay.
I would say yeah. It would just barely be, but I would say yes.
I mean,
So
if
I will-
Blight, if Blight hit, yeah. You'd
Well,
be in
Blight's
range.
Blight's. Oh wait, I guess it is 30 feet. I thought Blight was 60
Yeah, it's
feet.
30 feet.
Wait,
That's weird.
there it is. So I have one last channel divinity thanks to my amulet of the devout.
Uh huh.
So I'm going to use my last channel divinity for
Okay.
Radiance of the Dawn.
This is gonna be very funny. Okay.
DC 18.
I rolled a 26.
Okay, so that's half of 23.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be funny
Oh boy.
because the creature faints.
Oh crap.
Both Katya and this creature go plummeting towards the ground.
Oh crap.
Oh boy.
They were 30 feet up.
Is it my turn?
No. Well, actually, they would fall like this in turn order. So I guess Valinar, do you have anything else on your turn? That
That is
action.
legitimately everything I can do.
Okay, Katya, the beginning of your turn.
I am going to quicken a dimension door.
Unfortunately, you cannot quicken something to a reaction.
Damn it.
Do you have a reactionary spell to use?
To save myself from falling? Probably not.
Basically, I'm looking for Feather Fall.
I don't have Feather Fall.
Okay, so then you immediately fall to 30 feet.
Damn.
And you take...
I take pain. Here we go.
Yep. You take, oh, hold on. I want to roll something. This is for me. Yep, absolutely. You fall. And you take, instead of 22 points of falling damage, you take 11 as you land on Cardin. And Cardin, you also take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
You know what's really funny? 22 would have left me standing with 1 HP.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Cardin's back unconscious.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Thank you for catching me, though.
All right. You fall and you land, and you are currently prone, basically on top of Cardin. What would you like to do?
Well, I would like to stand up and get off of Cardin.
Okay. You roll off of him and stand up, half your movement. That way.
And I don't see any active threats, so I don't know what to do.
Okay. That ends your turn. Cardin. I mean, right, Katya? That ends your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Cardin, it's your turn. Haste is wearing off. You do nothing. The creature falls 30 feet. Yes, sir?
I was just going to say I thought Cardin was unconscious.
Oh, he is unconscious, but
And
haste.
unconscious.
So yeah, Cardin, make a death save for me.
Yep. I was gonna say, should I be making a death save?
We'll find out.
Let's try it. 16.
16.
Success.
That is success. However, the...
Exhausted.
What? No, the creature falls.
Oh.
Katya, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Ah, you gotta be shitting me.
You didn't move!
Fair.
So fall from Tadia and not Cardin.
Well,
Okay,
they're technically occupying the same space. Like, to be fair, this is where the creature is falling.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take damage from Kadia and the creature.
Bending luck on that, so I can have a 17 to dodge.
17? Okay. I will say you take, that is a success. Ben luck is, what again? Is that, sorcery points?
Yeah, 2 sorcery points,
Okay.
a d4.
Alright, I rolled damage, for it. So, Katya, you will take 13 points of bludgeoning damage from the corpse.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm unconscious now.
Amazing. Cardin, you automatically fail 2 death saving throws.
Yep.
As the body just comes and...
Killed something, and then I took out 2 party members.
You
What's
heal
your
them,
save
always
attack?
reverse your healing.
I don't think my 15 feet of movement would have been enough to get out of the way anyway.
You could have. It would have been enough. Because it's one square.
Damn it,
You
I
could.
didn't
It's,
even- I
it's
didn't
one
even
square.
Think about that, sadly.
hey,
You healed
that's
them
fine.
You healed them just to reverse the healing.
All right, I am gonna stop the combat.
That's very
well,
Katya of you.
well, hold on. Let's see here, because that's the creature's turn. Asta, would Asta want to do anything at this point?
Actually, where did Austin's character sheet go? There we go. Where's her spells?
Trying to make
You
it
said
sure.
you're ending combat, correct?
Well, potentially. I'm keeping us in combat order just because I have 2 players unconscious at the moment.
Okay. She is going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on,
On who?
I mean, she'd have to go there, so probably Katia, because Cure
Yeah,
Wounds
Mike.
is touch, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she could get to you.
I didn't think so either, but
I
figured she'd
Mirror
try to
image
stay
is-
who she could.
Mirror image is not concentration.
Right. And if I felt, couldn't I move the damage to my duplicate?
No, because it was a dex save, not a...
I tried.
Huh.
I would say for the sake of sanity, if the caster goes down, then the mirror images would have to disappear.
Sure.
So if
Let's-
you're existing in the same
the
plane,
thing-
wouldn't it destroy the mirror image when it falls?
yeah, let's say that. So, no
It's
issue
considered
there.
an area effect.
Yeah, because the thing is if I was you, I'd want Mirror Image to stay up normally, just so that if it has Merciless, it would have the chance to attack the Mirror Image rather than you as you're down.
Fair.
Which one do you want to rule it as, Katia?
If I go down for something that is not area of effect, then the mirror image would stay up. But because that was a fall and would technically require a save and therefore is area of effect, all my mirror images would be affected by it.
We'll talk about this off stream.
Okay.
For right now, there's no issue. Go ahead and roll healing. That's you, Carden.
Okay.
Well, Asta,
Asta.
but yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, excuse me, I got phlegm in my throat.
Where is her Cure Wound? There it is.
It's a first level spell, bud.
Yeah. Oh!
Nice! You heal for 10,
I can
Katia.
take that. Sweet, I'm not dead.
You are not dead. You are currently prone
Yep.
and hurting.
That's
Dinoc.
a really good Cure Wounds.
Yeah, it is. Near max. Dinoc, anything you would like to do?
Well,
He's no longer...
I'm gonna roll on our Anna on what that's. Valinar, did you ever say what the spell was?
No, I just said it might come back.
Okay. Magical knowledge on what the spell could be?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, roll Arcana.
21. 21?
I'm gonna just real quick check and see, because I don't know off the top of my head if Banishment is a wizard spell.
Oh, it's probably not, but at the same
It is.
time. It is.
Yep, Banishment is a wizard spell, so I would say with a 21, you can know the details of Banishment.
Okay. Valinar, you mind putting it in the chat?
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's why
I
he
thought it
doesn't
was
have to
still up there from...
It is,
there,
but you
hang
would
on.
be scrolling for a while.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Let me just find it real quick. There you go.
There you go. I was gonna say, I think I actually have it right here. But here we go.
Do I know all of what the spell here says?
Generally, yes.
Okay.
You're remember, this is 6 seconds, so it's like, oh, I remember what that spell does. If it's basically, you would be like, if it's not from this plane of existence, it will not come back. Like, you know what I mean? This is 6 seconds recalling information. It's hard to be like, okay, I know this spell word for word. You generally know what it does, and it basically, long story short, it'll either come back or it won't, as long as Valinar maintains concentration. If it doesn't come back, it's not from this plane of existence. So, general
Want to wait a
knowledge.
minute and find out?
Anything else for you?
Well, since I now know that, and I don't see anything and nothing's attacked us, I'm gonna relax a little bit. Oh, I think that's it. I don't see anything. Nothing else is coming at us. What do you guys think?
All right. That'll bring us to Valinar.
Got about 30 seconds left.
Well, 36.
A little more. But quick thing, Valinar's not gonna try and get the exact number.
Yep. Understood.
And seeing as Cardin is still down, we're just gonna
Healing word? Okay.
Min.
6.
Pardon, you heal for 6. Alright.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Now that you guys are no longer currently fighting anything, I'm going to stop the music. And we will go into kind of a loosey-goosey kind of time frame here. Valinar, do you attempt to concentrate on the spell for the full minute? That's my main question here.
Hang on, I just put it in chat. Hang on. Yes, because if I drop it, it will reappear, even if it's from a different plane.
Okay.
It has to go the full minute to, if it's from a different plane, to be gone forever.
Yeah, that's my understanding of it as well. So, basically, what would you guys like to do during this time? As Valinar is like, I gotta concentrate for some time, and then you'll find out if the creature is going to reappear or not.
I say
would like to unpronify.
Easy enough.
likewise. I say we hightail it out of here before. If there's a possibility it'll come back, I say we get out of here before it does.
Well,
So
it disappeared right, and I point to where it was.
Yep. I just outlined it for you guys.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes, I suggest we get out of here and come back and finish the job when we're not almost dead.
At the same time, if it comes back and it gets the chance to heal, that thing is tanky as fuck. It took a blight, a cloud kill, and a fireball, and was still kicking heartily.
Precisely why we should not face it in our current state.
How about we all stand outside the cave? I'll keep watching inside, and if it reappears, we all just hightail it.
That sounds like a
Or-
great idea.
We could have Asta shoot it from outside the cave.
So that is an option. If you guys would like to surround the kill box, everybody hold action. You could, in theory, pepper this thing in one turn to kill it, or attempt to, if it returns.
Well, if it returns, and if that's what we're doing, then y'all better give me a clear line so that nobody gets the lightning bolt.
Hey, Valimar, if I get on the opposite side of you,
Come on, give me the right tool.
we could just gang up on
If you stand right over there, you should be good.
Ah, yes, as long as nobody stands in my way. That looks like a good vantage point.
Yeah, also a little bit more to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, just because 5 feet.
I can't prepare. I guess I'll prepare
Hey,
to attack it with the mace.
Hey, Valimar, you want to move like one down?
Oh. Wait, what? I'll put me in line for the.
Come
Lightning
outside
bolt.
the cave. Come outside the cave. Both of you.
Yeah,
Cardin, Valinar, come outside the cave.
I'm
There
going
we go.
outside the cave.
That's great right there. I like it.
I can't do shit outside the cave, so
You will jump in front of it and be our tank.
With what health?
What?
Whatever you've got left.
6 HP.
You'll buy us a few more seconds for us to get away.
Actually, I'll stand right here, just outside of his lightning bolt range, but just so I can still see where it would appear.
Yeah, so Carden can see it, Asta can see it, Valinar can see it, Dinok, you can see it.
I would have me and my guys hold action until it comes
Yeah.
out of the cave, if it does come out.
Okay, well, do you
Let's
want your
hope it doesn't
skeletons to
fly.
get into a position where they can shoot arrows?
Well, I'm saying, if it pops out, if it returns to this plane, it's gonna run this direction.
Okay.
So the three of us are holding.
I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of that so that things are a little bit more clean here. Go ahead and get rid of the box.
But if it doesn't return,
yeah, easy enough.
then nothing happens.
All right, so you three are holding action for well, the skeletons are holding longbows. What are you holding, Dinok?
Probably a 2nd level magic missile.
Second level magic missile. Okay. Asta is readying her crossbow. Valinar, what do you hold?
I don't think I can hold this spell, because I think if I do, it breaks concentration.
I think it does too. So you're gonna do that.
I will pick up a rock to throw.
Effective.
All right. Carden, what are you holding?
Carden will prep a javelin.
I mean, with your movement speed and your perception, if you wanted to grab your hand axes, I would say you could probably do that in the 36 seconds that you guys have.
In that case, he'll grab his hand axes and prep
Alright.
hand axes.
All right, you have both of them, we'll say. All right. So, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And the creature, and it looks around. Held actions go off.
Chuck my rock.
Okay, we're making an attack roll. Just
What?
for some music here. Make an attack roll.
What am I roll? What am I rolling?
Yeah, Dex. It's a ranged attack.
Okay. 17.
17 misses.
Of course.
Good throw.
It was a rock.
Valinar, Katya, you cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Okay. I need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Woo!
I mean, it's
Oh.
been better, but woo.
That was a pretty good roll.
I mean, you get 2 6s, but you get 2 1s.
Yeah.
16? Not quite high enough.
16 does not succeed, so 29 points of lightning.
Owie.
Just reading what that did. I was actually casting it.
What are you doing?
I was just reading what Zephyr Strike did. I wasn't actually casting it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Carden, go ahead and roll your, oh, wait. Katya, before you do that, roll your D100.
Oh, right. 52. Let's see here. I want to try and suppress that.
Okay. Go ahead and make a charisma check.
Why is my page not scrolling now?
Because it wants you to keep it.
Oh, I don't think that meets. No,
I believe that's a failure.
That's a fail. Well, it was nice hearing y'all.
Yep. You are death for 24 hours. All right. Carden, go ahead and roll your javelin or your hand axes.
Oh. Natural one.
Ooh. Oh, that bounced out of my box. Oh no. I rolled a natural 1 severity.
Oh no.
Again, poor card.
Yeah,
At least it's just a hand axe this time.
it is.
It's
not a
still
sword.
enough to take me down if it hits me, though.
I mean, there's no one else to really hit because
Yeah.
you're in front of people.
I'd say, like, Arden goes to throw his hand axe, and then, like, accidentally, like...
I'm gonna
Flies
say,
backwards.
I'm gonna say what happens is, you go to throw it forward, and as you do, you put so much force into it that you end up just throwing the hilt. And you're like, wait, what? And you just turn just in time to watch the head of the axe bury itself probably 4 inches into like your clavicle area, like right above your collarbone, and you just watch as blood goes squirting out of the wound. You take 10 damage and fall unconscious.
Ow!
Predicted earlier may come true. The way that that's going.
Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna put that there now, just because. Actually, I can get rid of it, because it's a one-time thing. Go ahead and roll Asta's attacks. I'm imagining she is sharpshootering on all of these.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll her 2 attacks at sharpshooter.
Yeah. I realized that I forgot to tell you which abilities I would be using.
Oh!
What the hell?
What?
Wow.
Except for Cardin's fails.
Okay.
What is this? That is 2. Twice. He rolled the exact same thing twice. A natural 20 first with a 1 after it, and then a natural 20 first with a 1 after it.
What the fuck?
Two
What?
heavens and hells.
On sharpshooter.
Oh
Cardin.
my.
Let's see what the damages are.
Somebody
bitches.
Well, it's not-
screenshot this.
yeah.
Flip it, please.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
Oh my god, near max damage on the first roll.
Oh.
And nothing to sneeze at on the second. Holy shit.
If this thing's not dead.
47, 50,
61.
61 points of damage from those 2 shots.
That's insane.
Oh my god. As these 2 bolts bury itself like in this creature's kind of like chest, kind of almost like where its collarbones would be, as it kind of begins lurching towards the opening. It kind of it's still standing, but just barely.
Go down already.
The creature basically makes its way to like the entrance, where it would be. Yeah.
I just wanted to ask a question just to clarify, because it's banishment. Would it reappear on Valinar's turn, since that's the turn it was cast? Well, or would it go back to like top of the order?
Technically it would be yours, but everybody's held an action, and then the creature is technically after you. Does that make
How do you use
sense?
that for me?
Right, but Kadia had already prepared something. Basically for flavor here anyway, because I don't know what you guys are going to plan to do. The creature basically makes its way kind of like here, watches you guys for a moment, and then will back off.
Okay.
So if you guys choose to pursue it,
Well, it would have. Where was it at?
Beyond the Cardin, as he's going down, is going to say,
Did it hit
"Finish
this square? Did it hit this square?
so technically where it would have gone, it would have been like right through this area where the wall is. Like it would have gone almost parallel with the wall. It would have touched this square briefly.
Okay. Because that's where my held action was focusing on.
Okay. What you're doing the magic missile?
Yeah. Second level, and my
Yeah.
archers are firing.
Okay. The beast would have partial cover from one and 3/4 cover on the other, based off of the wall proximity. You have magic missile, doesn't really matter because you can see it. Go ahead and roll the magic missile. 10 damage. Okay. Oof. Okay. The longbow would miss. As it kind of takes the magic missiles, it begins backing up away from the door. Are you fucking for real?
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate, because technically its AC would be higher than a 24. Go ahead and roll damage for the short bow.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah, nobody would see this, but the creature, as it's kind of backing off, kind of manages a few steps and then would die. Or pass out, I guess. As you guys rest, hold your breath for a moment. And it's quiet here on the shore. Is that what I want?
Is it dead?
Sure.
Velenar, do you have any heals left for Cardin? Skeleton.
Why didn't that go for? I was trying to do healing word. Sorry. There you
Nope,
go.
you're fine.
Skeleton, go check.
Okay.
Arden, stop going down.
Trying.
The skeleton would step in and see that the creature is unmoving. Turn to you and give you a thumbs
Just
up.
wanna lay there for a bit.
It's dead. Oh thank fuck.
Cardin is gonna like lay there for a bit.
You've had a rough day, huh, bud?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm deaf.
Well, it makes sense. The thunder crack from the lightning.
Do I have a...
You can just chalk it up to that.
There are
Katya,
good
can you hear
tokens
us?
for that.
Katya, can you hear us?
Katya's still watching the mouth of the cave, doesn't even notice anybody's talking to him.
One of you two who can do the brain talk thing, wanna clue him in.
Adia, it's dead.
That's in my head, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I was wondering why everybody stopped throwing everything at it. My magic backfired on that last one, and now I can't hear anything.
Here we go again. Gonna go up. You do that.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Sweet.
I'm also gonna slap him though, for the touch part.
Oh, so there's this like... And now you can hear.
Ow! And feeling
There you
it. That doesn't deal any damage, right?
No.
You like boxes here,
About that now.
here again.
Thank you. I needed that. So, it's dead.
Yep.
Are we sure this is the Jabberwocky?
No clue about that. That's why I'm taking a look.
Mind if I help you?
Sure.
Well, I'll just chill out here so you know I can see.
Yeah.
Investigation roll.
What are you trying to determine?
A, what is it? B, does it have anything interesting?
Okay, yeah.
Are there any magical components to it?
It's gonna want to try and like skin this creature.
No, I'll leave the skinning to you.
You're trying to... Okay, yeah, I would say... I would say nature rather than investigation. It's still intelligence-based. Ignore that part of the music. Don't worry about that.
Arden's going to want both of the hides off of these creatures.
Thankfully, I'm getting advantage from Katya helping me.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Welcome.
23.
Thank you very much, Katya.
Yeah, totally forgot about that.
I helped.
You helped a lot.
So, as you already know, this is a gray render. You know that from an earlier inspection check, I believe in last session. These creatures are extremely powerful.
Yeah, I felt that.
And oftentimes, if you can find one that hasn't been already, they are tameable. Their hide is extremely tough, as you noticed. In terms of usable parts from the creatures, their jaws could be usable for fashioning any kind of weapon or something like that. The hide or skin could be potentially used to make some form of armor.
For mages?
You're not sure.
Oh, not.
You're even with a 23, you're not sure. That one is typically depending on the crafter of the material. And with a 23 roll, you know that these creatures are natural to this plane of existence and are relatively common. They're not like, they're not like a typical house cat or something like that. They're more like a they would be about as common as you going into somebody's house and them owning a tiger as a pet, like in our real world here.
So basically, just Dubai.
Yeah, I mean they're exotic pets in some places, but they're rare and expensive. You would imagine, although in this world, what is expensive? So it's naturally occurring in this world, but the biggest part of their bodies that would be useful is their hide and their jaws. I mean, their claws could be useful.
I want to try and claim some of those claws if I can, though I doubt I have the strength.
That's what you would know, Deanoch. What are the rest of you doing?
I think Cardin and Asta will try and get the, strip, the hides.
Okay. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. Because of that roll, that was actually a really good roll. Deanoch. Yeah. You realize, after digging through it and stuff like that, after a little bit of time, you realized why this gray render was so aggressive and even hardy in a sense. After kind of digging through it a little bit and kind of especially after Cardin and Asta come over to kind of open up the creatures, which, by the way, go ahead and roll survival with advantage, Cardin. You realize that the interior, that this gray render was a female gray render.
Oh no.
19.
And has had recently given birth.
Oh,
which
fuck.
Which is also part of the reason why it was so incredibly powerful. It has been devouring lots and lots of food. Among its stomach contents, you find several dozen humanoid bones, some non-digested clothing as well.
Oh.
Well, I think this is the quote Jabberwock unquote.
This might explain the missing people.
Also, guys, this one's a mommy. There's a baby somewhere.
Hey, Cardin, remember how you said you wanted a pet?
Yes.
Perhaps you can tame the younger one.
Wherever it is, I don't see it.
Perfectly fine with this.
So,
Well, I imagine it can't be too far from here.
Cardin, with your
Yes.
19 survival check, you just barely managed to get a part of this of the gray render creature, like its skin. So basically, you can choose between taking a section of its skin to be crafted into armor, or you can take its jaw, which can be crafted into some kind of weapon, potentially. You can choose one of those two things. The other thing that you notice is that the flying creature, its body, the way it's shaped and designed, it could be. You're not 100%, not with a 19, but it very well could be the creature that had impacted the sand that you guys had tracked earlier. It very well could be the same creature.
Okay. You know what? Card would be like jawbone. Rip out.
Okay, so you
He'd
take.
be like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's
So-
gonna take the jawbone.
Yeah, so add the jawbone of a gray render to your inventory.
Okay.
Wait, what does that do? Oh, that's neat. There's a full image of it in the
Oh.
chat.
Whoa.
I didn't know I could do that. That's cool.
Dang,
Straight from
yeah, that's-
D&D Beyond.
that really looks like a Rancor.
It does. It's just,
More eyes.
yeah. Alrighty. So, what are you guys doing?
Can we go
Mr.
over to
Blade.
the? Can we go over to the other thing and then attempt that one?
Oh, hi.
Well, now that we slayed the Brumok, now what?
Don't move me.
I didn't move you.
I did. I couldn't get to Cardin otherwise, though.
No.
I'm going to try and figure out what this is, because while I
Sure.
figured out Gray Render, I have no clue what the fuck this thing is.
Yeah. So to figure out what it is,
I will let Enoch know. I think it was the thing that we saw that was impacting the beach.
Okay, easy enough. I will say that this will still be an inspection check to kind of figure out what the creature's name and stuff is, just because I can. But then you can dissect it later. Ooh, very nice. 21.
I'm getting some good rolls on this stuff.
Yeah, let me open my book. This creature, kind of comparing it to some old notes and stuff like that, and some old mentions from your grandfather, primarily is where you get the knowledge of this creature. This is called a night gaunt. It's considered an aberration, not a fiend or anything else. It is known for its ability to fly extremely quietly and ambush people in the dark. I mean, you kind of know everything else that it does. The only thing that I don't think that you guys knew about from the fight was that it has magic resistance, which is advantage on magical saving throws. It was resistant to necrotic. You learn that now.
Oh,
If this thing was what was responsible for,
Oh, and and you would know that it has blind sight.
so the Night Gaunt had the power. What was the one that was taking the people that were wandering too close to feed the Grey Render? Maybe.
yeah, that's what's not making sense. These
Why were-
two,
why were
as
they
far
working
as I
together?
know, should not be working together. There's
Yeah,
no
that is kind of weird.
connection. Unless both of them belong to the same person. Because Grey Renders can be tamed somewhat easily.
I want to tame one.
Of course you do.
Then again, how intelligent is a Night Gaunt? What if it was the one that tamed the Render?
Enoch, unlikely.
Yeah, it's about as likely as you casting a spell successfully at this point.
So there's still a chance.
Tiny, yes.
But improbable.
The chance is about the same size as the Night Render, or as the Grey Render's brain size.
Well, considering the size of that head, that could be pretty big.
Relative.
Ah,
You see, it looks like it might be a pea brain.
Yeah, it is.
well,
And then I point out the brain that's kind of slawing out because Cardin wasn't not gentle when he removed the jaw.
Fair enough.
is there anything else in this cave, or is it just pretty much empty?
Do you want to look around?
Well, with my vision, I should be able to see pretty well, right?
You can see technically wall to wall in the cave.
Okay, then I'm gonna scan around and see if there's anything else of interest.
Your perception check.
Fail a perception check? Gotcha.
No, it's a challenge. Make a perception check.
Mod 1.
Yeah. Looks like an empty cave to you.
Thought so. Okay.
Arden, what are you doing?
Arden would like to go ahead and see if he can strip the second creature.
Do you know what of? Have you been told what would be of use?
Not yet. I don't think Denock has imparted that information.
Because Denock has not looked at what
Could be
would be useful.
I'm guessing you are going to make that roll, and Katya is going to aid you again, is what I'm assuming anyway.
Sure.
Asta, yeah. Either
Well,
her
I'm
or
talking.
Asta.
I'm talking to because Denock has to make his roll first. So Denock, go ahead and make another nature check.
Oof.
A little
16?
bit worse, but
Okay.
thankfully advantage.
Mm-hmm. The biggest thing, would be either the poison gland from the tail, which you're not sure where it would be located, or the wings. That's what you would know would be the biggest, most useful items on the creature.
I would probably try and get the things.
Okay, you're gonna try and get the wings. Go ahead and make a survival check again with advantage because Asta helping. Because
25.
25. I will say with that you successfully remove both wings.
Sweet.
So make sure you jot those down. Wings of a Night Gaunt. So. Valnar, did you want to do anything?
Stay where I can see things.
Okay. From where you
tried
are, I
taking
would
the
say
sunglasses
everything
off.
could be seen.
I'm assuming. Oh, I can actually see them do it. I thought they were out of my range doing that thing.
I deleted the thing.
I mean, guys, we can always light torches.
It's fine. We'll say that you can see.
Okay.
Here, have
Yeah.
a glowing rock.
I can make a glowing rock. I can do something better. Just cast light on his shield.
Yep. See, there you go.
Yeah. Would you guys like to do anything else in the cave?
Seeing as how there's nothing else of interest around, perhaps we should return to Lavander, rest, let him know what's been going on.
Before that, Deanoch will go to where he first saw the Grey Render and kind of shuffle around, seeing what exactly it was nesting on.
Okay. Which is higher for you, investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Okay. In a moment, I will have you roll that. Excuse me. As you kind of get back to the back corner of the cave here, you find what is like this small pile of bones and like tattered clothing, as well as some old like blankets and what would have been pillows, but at this point are basically not. It's all kind of just kind of congealed and kind of like a pile here. And it is in a portion of the cave where the wall and surrounding rock very much resemble the Grey Render's skin. Go ahead and roll a investigation as you kind of kick through this pile of refuse.
Nice.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's actually really fortunate for me.
You were like, I don't got nothing for there.
As you... No, I do. As you kind of are digging around in the corner and stuff, you kind of getting deeper and deeper into the cave until you touch a rock that has some give to it.
No.
And upon further examination with the natural 20, you find curled in a very tight ball what you can only assume to be a baby Grey Render. It's curled in like this really tight ball with a lot of like these old blankets and rags and stuff like that kind of around it, trying to keep the creature itself warm. But it's nesting there, sort of like a weird shaped egg.
Cardin is going. Hey guys, can we take 10 minutes?
10 minutes? What do you need 10 minutes for?
Just trust me, okay? This is something I'm doing on intuition.
Oh, I don't know. Just trust the barbarian? Yeah.
Well, hold on. You don't know that the Grey Render is there yet, just so that you're aware.
Okay.
Because he hasn't said anything about that. So, Enoch, what were you doing?
Well, I was gonna say, well, hey there, little guy, and pull out some meat from my bag.
Okay. The creature itself does not move. When you put the meat kind of like close to it, though, there's this like section of like, imagine if you would like a rock just kind of slightly opening and then like an ATM just sucking the meat into the rock like an ATM and then closing again. That's basically what happens as the Grey Render.
Adorable.
But otherwise it does not move.
I got an idea. I'm going to hold a half-charged firebolt in my hand. Half-charged.
Okay.
Warming my hand.
Okay.
And start running my hand along the gray render.
And what are you attempting to do at the moment here?
Well, it looks like whatever the mom was doing was trying to keep it warm, so I'm wanting to make it, feel a pleasant warmth.
Okay.
Like, comforting it.
Go ahead and roll a animal handling check.
Not very good at this, but let's pray I don't get a nat 1.
Okay. You do kind of, gently put the heat source near the gray render, attempting to warm the body. Pretty much everybody else, you basically just see a light in the darkness just kind of and move around a little bit. But you attempt to do so. There does not seem to be a reaction from the gray render.
Okay, how big is it?
It's technically at this point, at current juncture, considered a tiny creature.
So Denock with a -1 strength could pick it up.
Hold on one second, because
That's what I'm asking.
there's a mathematical equation for this. What's your strength score?
8. Why do you think I rely on my bag of holding so much?
Do you know how much you currently have in terms of weight on your person?
Let me go through real quick.
I think if you're using the Roll20, it has an auto calculation function for you.
Well, I'm not using Roll20. I'm just, am I? Yeah.
Yeah, you currently have what it looks
29.
to be roughly 30 pounds, and I'm assuming most of that is actually in a bag of holding. So we'll say you have...
yeah.
Because the bag of holding weighs 15 pounds, I think. We'll say it does, because it doesn't weigh anything more than that. So we'll say you have...
Because the crossbow and the quarterstaff are definitely in the bag.
We'll say you have 20... we'll say you have 20... Call it 20-ish pounds on your person at the moment.
That doesn't reduce the weight.
You would be able to carry the creature currently. If you were to try to carry it, say, on a day's journey, you would probably struggle.
But just bring it over here.
Yeah, long term carrying this creature would tire you out very quickly. You would guesstimate with your knowledge as you pick it up. You're like, oh my god. The creature itself probably weighs probably anywhere from 60 to 80 pounds.
Oof.
And it's considerably probably about the size of like a soccer ball at the moment.
Oh, jeez. Chunky boy.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the stats of a gray render. They meaty creatures. Con and strength are their highest stats. They heavy. So, yeah. They have that triple C thick. But yeah, I would say you would be able to pick him up.
So yeah, I'm going to basically waddle with him back over here. And quietly, I'm not shouting, but I'm like shouting loud, talking loud enough to be heard, but still soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think I found Cardin's new pet.
Oh, it's so cute.
It
And
literally
tiny.
looks like a rock.
You brought him a pet rock. How nice.
I put it down and I pull out a bit of meat and
Uh,
put it down near the rock.
Not what I think it is.
You guys
Yeah.
see ever so slightly a tiny slit open in the rock, and the meat just vanishes with inside before it seals back up.
Oh, it's a magic hungry rock. Just like Cardin.
And it'll grow up to be that. And I point my head towards Mama.
Oh.
Yeah.
You said these things are tameable, right?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Like I said, Cardin.
I think I might need a saddle eventually.
Maybe you
Right.
should start by training it to not poop on the floor.
Yes, that would be. Well,
It-
first we need to tame it
A little more than
to
that.
be party to me.
Let's
So Cardin would like to ritual cast speak with animals.
yeah, sure.
And Cardin sits down and you just see like
That's-
this random glow.
Yeah, you guys watch as Cardin sits down and like draws in the dirt with his finger. It is probably the most Dinok, it hurts you to your core. It is probably the most shiny magic circle that you have ever seen.
I'm rolling at Arcana with a disadvantage.
Sure.
Wow.
25 or 25.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Cardin, 1. This is a blasphemy to all magic circles ever, and we will be going over how to draw a proper magic circle for speak with animals. Yes, that's what this. Yes, speak with animals. Second of all,
Cardin is focusing super intently on this spell.
Yeah, you can see like the beads of sweat pouring down his face as he's concentrating so hard. As it's coming to him naturally, apparently, as none of you guys have ever taught him this or seen him do this before.
Never. This whole time, never seen him do anything magic. So
It took him 10 levels to do it.
And technically, you could have done it at 3rd level.
Yeah.
He's been able to do this pretty much the entire campaign, guys. So you cast.
Second of
That's
all-
why in the beginning with the griffins, Cardin was like, I want a griffin.
Yeah, so you take
second
10
of
minutes.
all,
Oh, go ahead.
would I be able to comprehend languages and understand what Cardin says to the creature? And if the creature responds.
Okay. Sure.
I feel like
I'll allow it.
Enoch would have comprehend languages on his pet to see if he could understand it in the past.
Yeah, I will say sure. I don't think there's anything against that. Go ahead and click comprehend language for me real quick, because I think it's any spoken language. All spoken language.
Any spoken languages you hear.
And technically you would be speaking.
Oh, and in that time before then, Cardin would have re-gotten that grapple as well, somehow.
Probably while I was there in the corner.
Okay, well then we need
Yeah.
we need to back up, because I want to know how you're getting this down. The chain is dangling 30 feet in the air.
Yep.
How are you going to get it down?
What he's going to do is, so, D&D jumping rules.
Oh,
Because it's your strength modifier, correct?
I'm looking it
Or
up.
your strength score?
No, this would be considered a high jump. I really wish D&D Beyond would fix their searching feature, because it is garbage at the moment, in my opinion. I searched high jump and it came up with nothing but monsters.
Okay.
yeah.
Hold on, give me one moment here. I gotta remember where.
Yeah, I've been having trouble with looking things up for a new character I was making, and nothing wanted to come up right.
So, flying space. Okay. Okay. Jumping. High jump. So, you can jump into the air as long as you move 10 feet before the jump. A number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. So, that's 7 feet high. How high you can jump.
Not nearly enough to get
No.
No, but I
And
would be able to help you though.
What are you going to do?
Well, if I manipulate some of my spell slots around to get back my 5th level spell slot, I can use telekinesis to try and pull it down.
Fair.
Do you wish to do that?
I will. I don't see us doing anything else.
Okay. Then I will say, go ahead and mark off the 7 sorcery points to get your 5th level spell slot.
Yes,
Or
I had to consume a couple spell slots to get that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then convert them to 5th.
Do the math. With the spell telekinesis, there's going to be no check required.
Okay.
You retrieve your chain gun or whatever it was. And as you get this weapon and bring it back and put it back in your bag, about this point is when Denock walks over with his little gray render egg, and you see it, and then you begin drawing in the dirt.
Yep.
Are you ritual casting speak comprehend language, Denock?
No.
No, you're just gonna cast it. Okay. Go ahead and mark off the spell slot after Carden.
That was my last first level.
I understand. After Carden casts Speak with Animal, the creature is there. What do you say? What do you say to it?
Let's say I give meat in order for you to be my ever companion.
Enoch visibly winces, but
We feed you to be my you know what I mean.
When you
Be my companion.
mention feeding, there's a warm, comforting sensation. There is no language spoken back, and so Denock, unfortunately, you do not hear anything in return. But Carden, you get a warm, kind of comforting feeling when you mention feeding. When you mention becoming, did you say a mount?
He said companion.
I
Companion.
heard ever companion.
Okay. When you mention a companion, there is more of a feeling of confusion.
Friend, son.
Wow.
Did you say son?
Yeah, did you
I
say
said son.
son? Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Sort of like
Enoch's
show
like,
Cardin
or
as
daughter.
the parental figure of it.
yeah, there's a little bit more confusion as you say friend, and as you say son, there's this this feeling of content. That's the best word I can use to describe the feeling. It seems that this creature is willing to, I guess, learn would probably be the best word here. But it's not gonna, happen overnight. It's literally a baby. So
Exactly.
the fact that you're even communicating with it at all is a miracle. So, and I'm only doing this because technically speaking, speak with animals wouldn't technically work with a gray render, but because of its age, I am allowing it. Because at the moment, it's no better than a beast. Gray renders are actually technically considered monstrosities.
Fair.
So, as it gets older, its creature type will technically change in this scenario. Because as of right now, I will consider it a beast. As it goes.
I'm thinking as it gets older, I might try and like continue doing like the speak with animals thing to sort of impart like Corey
Commands.
into its like
Oh, okay.
commands or the Corey language into its mind. Understand it at least. I know it is not smart, but
Okay.
neither is Cardin. So
Cool. So then the only other person that could talk to it then is Valinar.
yeah.
Okay. That is fine. And that is something you can definitely attempt to try and do. But for the time being, that's probably going to be about all you get. The creature itself is technically not doing anything, so you guys can continue to behave as you would.
I'm
Do you not-
going to
Go ahead.
I pick it back up, and I carry it out of the cave while being as careful as possible to not let it see.
Okay.
So my skeletons are kind of going to.
Yeah. There's not an issue. From what you can tell, it does not notice the corpse of its mother.
Whew.
Hey, Enoch. I think we found a use for all that meat you've been pulling off those skeletons.
What do you think I was feeding it?
How old is that meat?
Oh, let's see. When did we get the ship?
Probably about a day or two ago.
yeah, it's still fine.
No. You guys got the ship this morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
this is all still the same day.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's longer.
I need a nap.
It is getting really late, or starting to get really late at this point. At this point in time, after all of this has happened, the sun has set.
Yeah, we should definitely get back to town and rest. Maybe find Lavander in the morning.
Yeah, let's get back to the ship.
Get back to the ship and take a rest. I need it.
Enoch, you're carrying the Grey Render?
Now that I'm out, I give it to Cardin.
Okay.
Yeah, Cardin will like carry it, and then as he goes, he'll ask for a piece of meat from Enoch and sort of like
Yeah. Okay.
see if it
Cardin?
wants to eat.
Cardin.
Yep.
Make me an athletics check.
Obviously.
This is why I had to ask Enoch, because you going up a cliffside, a slightly damp cliffside with a heavy creature in your hands. Ooh, yeah, that was going to be interesting. 22. Easy enough. You go a little bit slower than what you would have liked to have been able to do, but you're like, I have to be careful because if I drop it, I might break it. But you guys manage to get
baby.
up. Yeah, you get up. Everybody else, no check required. And you guys head back towards the ship. And on your way, yeah, seems to be relatively uneventful and quiet. As you guys get back to the ship, there does not seem to be any sign that anybody is on it. At least from what you guys can see.
Enoch will call out, Timbe, Zane, Lane.
Well, I'll try and see if he can see Elaine before she shows up.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Where did perception go?
Perception?
No.
No.
That's
Does anybody else want to try and spot her?
Sure, I'll
I mean,
try.
it's a worthless effort on my behalf, but sure.
Asta will also try and spot her.
A 16 is really damn good for Katya.
Yeah, that's about as high as you can get without a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, 14 for Cardin and 19 for Asta. I don't know why it said Cardin on the perception roll for Asta.
Because you have to change the name at the bottom of the screen. It said Cardin for every roll you've done as Asta tonight. It's not a big deal because I know when you're rolling for who. But don't worry about it.
I didn't realize that I had to change that. Whoops.
No, you're good.
Mhm.
Okay. No, none of you see her. Who called out to...
I did.
You did? A little after you finish calling out, Elaine is standing beside you and goes, If you wouldn't mind keeping it down, they're sleeping.
Oh. I swear I'm gonna have a heart attack before I'm 30.
She just kind of looks at you. I take it your hunt was successful.
Yeah, it wasn't a creature, but two.
She kind of furrows her brow in a moment, and it's like, no, there was only one at the site of the attack.
In the cave, there were two. Tell you about it in the morning.
She kind of looks at you guys and goes, I'm rather glad that we... no, she looks at you guys and kind of goes, I'm almost sorry that I let you guys fight it without at least one of us. Them without one of us. But, as you know, a Jabberwock is not something to fuck around with.
It's fine.
Thankfully, it wasn't a Jabberwock either.
You guys go onto the ship, get some rest. Your quarters are still available. Don't worry about watch. I have it for a few more hours, and then Timbe is taking over until morning. We weren't expecting you guys until morning anyway, so...
Well, we figured we didn't want to sleep in a blood-soaked nesting cave.
Yeah, that doesn't sound appealing.
Especially when... Well, I didn't say this then, but Enoch looks to Cardin, specifically the rock he's holding.
Mm-hmm.
There could be a third creature out there somewhere.
Perhaps a partner to one of the two. Or
Oh yes,
a
definitely.
child?
Considering that's one of the babies from it.
Oh. Oh, so there's potential. So you're thinking that there's even potentially a fourth? Were they two
No, what I'm
different-
saying is there's
Were they
a
two
third
different-
attacker.
Perhaps.
Because one of them was that thing's mama.
She kind of looks and then does that slow blink. The blink, blink.
I pull out a piece of meat and
Right.
hold it near the rock. ATM. I swear, that doesn't get any less fun.
Huh. Interesting. I've never seen a creature like that before. Well,
Yeah, we'll talk more in the morning. I'm going to go pass out, I think. It's probably Cardin, too.
Yes.
yes, most of you
think
look
we're
like
all
shit. Please, go get some rest.
Feel it.
We'll
I'm
see you in the
always
morning.
glorious, and you know it.
You look like shit.
Never,
I feel like it too.
never heard a
So,
worse.
I
I've
have
never
to
heard
agree
a
with you.
worse like Aya.
Good night. And she kind of begins walking off into the shadows again. Or the darker darkness.
The darker shadows.
You guys climb on board the ship, and most of you fall asleep before before your head even hits the pillow.
Some of us fall asleep before we even have a pillow in a bed.
Cardin, I imagine you would take a couple minutes to kind of just make sure that the
Baby.
the baby is kind of at least set in a warmish condition.
Yes.
And-
And probably like get like a blanket or something.
Understood. Okay.
You know.
Easy enough to do. And you guys begin the process of a long rest. And I think that is where we will end tonight's session.
Begin the process, or
Hallelujah.
we're doing a long rest.
You are doing a long rest. But I have to roll for possible random encounters throughout the
Oh,
night.
that would suck. Okay,
Here, tell you what, I'll roll on them right now, and I'll tell you
so we
if
can
you
be
guys
prepared for tomorrow.
if you guys can roll that hit that long rest button. So
Okay,
here we go.
that would be nice.
Oh shit.
Runaway dice. That sounds like one
That's
of
a
the heavy
no.
ones.
We're all getting attacked and killed. Gotcha.
That sounds like one of the heavy
Render
ones,
wakes
too.
up and eats everybody.
Huh? Hmm. Second, I gotta get to a different tab.
Not the tab.
All the tabs.
I thought
Million
I had,
and one tabs.
I thought I had this one open on or saved somewhere else. I did. Excuse me. Okay. The night is uneventful. You guys can trigger that long rest.
Finally.
Yay.
And that is where we will end the session for tonight.
Sweet.
Wake up, Kadia never made it to their bed.
He's just sleeping on the floor.
Falls asleep at level 9, wakes up level 10.
Technically speaking, yes. So Katya has rejoined everybody at level 10 now, as
Hey.
their reward for doing technically all of the names for the episodes for Mundus that I then uploaded onto Podbean
I've been busy.
and other sources. Excuse me. That is the reward that they chose. So they took another level on Sorcerer and are now level 10 as effective when a long rest occurs. And remind me, did you roll a d8 for your third level of Warlock all that time ago?
I believe so.
Okay.
You mean for HP upgrade?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I do remember you saying there when you took them away that we weren't going to mess with my HP.
Correct, but I couldn't remember if you had already rolled for that level or if you had if not. So since you've already rolled for it, don't change it. But
Oh
go
no!
on.
I wait. I had 7 levels. No, I had 7 sorcerer, 3 warlock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had already rolled it. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, you're fine. But level ups from here on out would give you
Okay.
the sorcerer hit. Well, whatever sorcerer for the time being.
Yes.
Anyway. All right.
Cool.
All right, guys. I cannot wait to see where this goes. Because gray renders are crazy. So, good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
See y'all.
Bye.